Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd do a really quick full glam tutorial. So I did actually time myself and it took literally 30 minutes to do this whole full glam, full face look. So if you'd like to know how I created this look and what products I used, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and just keep watching. Okay, so if I need to be outdoor super quickly, I am definitely going to do my eyebrows first. And I think the kind of quickest way to do eyebrows personally for me is not to use a pomade but to use a pencil. So I'm going to go in with the number 7 sculpting pencil, and obviously mine is just a black one. I've got my phone right here and as you can see it's 1:30 right now, so I'm going to try and get it all done by 2 o'clock, so just try and take 30 minutes to do it and see how that goes. So it's kind of like a realistic quick glam thing. I'm just going to do most of the face first and then just do the eyes quickly after. My skincare is already done because I tend to do my skincare off camera before I start filming just to save time. So moisturiser and everything, all that is all done. As far as face primer goes, I feel like the quickest way to get your face primed is just to use a spray primer because it's just going to be really quick and easy to do. So I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Pro Base. I love using this kind of spray because it is quite tacky. And if you just kind of pat it into the skin, then it does feel like a proper primer because it does go quite tacky. Then for foundation, I think the quickest thing to go in is definitely a stick instead of a liquid one. It's just going to be a lot quicker to apply. So I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Fast Base Foundation and I've got the shade F10. So I'm just going to use my e.l.f. brush to blend this all out. The best way to go for concealer is just using one that works for you and just kind of blends out as quick as possible really. So I'm just going to take the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer and I'm going to use the C10. That's just kind of the corresponding one to the foundation. I'm going to apply it under my eyes, and I'm also going to use this to prime the lids as well. I don't always use concealer as an eyeshadow primer. I do like to use a actual primer, but we don't have time, and if you're in a rush you're just gonna have to whack some concealer on here. Then to set that all in place, I feel like again if you're in a rush then you're not gonna want to mess around with a loose powder. It can be really messy. I spill mine half the time, so I'm just gonna use a pressed powder. Just take the Milani Prep Set and Glow Transparent Powder. So this obviously, as you can tell from the name, it's a glowy one. And then just gonna set where I feel like I just need to set throughout the day, where my foundation doesn't necessarily sit the best. I'm going to just move on to the eyes and get them out of the way and done. So obviously they're already primed. So I know it's a full glam look, so we're still going to do full beat eyes even though the rest of the face is all going to be full glam. I'm just going to use, I've just realised I'm using a lot of like Makeup Revolution products. I've just realised I didn't mean to do that. I just picked out things really quickly. But I'm going to use the Chocolate Rose Gold palettes. This is like the Huda Beauty dupe. It's this one right here. It's like a dupe for her first palette that she released. The first shade I'm going to go in with is this guy right here, and I'm just going to buff this into the crease. It is quite a dark brown. There isn't like any light browns in this palette, but I feel like if you're in a rush then you don't want to be spending too much time with your transition colours, because if you know me and you know what kind of eyeshadow I always go for, I always have to have that matte peach in the crease, but we ain't got time, okay? We're going for it. We're just gonna go. Also, you have to excuse my awful nails right now. Mom, if you're watching, because I know she watches my videos, she always tells me that I don't do my nails, which I know, but when you work in retail, you can't have nice nails, so sorry, Mom. Why haven't I zoomed in? Pull yourself together, woman. I'm then just gonna take a more defined like tapered brush and I'm going to take kind of this reddy shade from the palette here. It's like a reddy warm brown, and I'm just going to apply this in the outer corner and take it in the inner half of the crease and then just buff that in. Also, I'm kind of annoyed because I had a different video planned to film today and I was waiting until the stuff I ordered arrived. It literally just arrived as soon as I'd started filming. My sister just brought it up for me and I'm kind of annoyed because I had to improvise and do a different video. I'm then just going to add a darker shade into the outer V. So I'm just going to take a mini pencil brush, and I think I'm just going to take this dark chocolate brown shade, I'd say. Quarter to. I've got 5 minutes to finish the eyes off. Okay, so we're not going to bother with a cut crease or any of that because we don't have time, frankly. So I'm just going to go in with a Colourpop Super Shock shadow. I'm going to use the shade Millionaire. I chose this shade because obviously it's like a good shimmer to put over the lid, but I feel like well, personally when I like to do a full glam look, I like to go in with glitter. And this has kind of got glitter flecks in it. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's got like glitter in it. I'm just going to use my finger and I'm just going to slap this all over the lid. I'm then just going to go back in with the first transition colour that we used, which is the warm brown in the palette, and I'm just going to just blend out all the edges. For the inner corner highlight, I'm just going to go in with the highlighter that I'm going to use on my face, which is the Ofra Bali highlighter. This is one of my faves, with some liner just on the top lash line. So I'm going to use the Kat Von D tattoo liner. I've just got a mini one, and I just think this is a really good liner because it's really easy to work with for me personally, and it's just really quick. But we're not going to do a wing because then I'd be here for about 4 days, so I'm just going to line it. Okay, so that's the eyeliner done. So I still have to curl my lashes just no matter what. Oh my god, it's 10 to. Okay, let's be quick now. I'm just going to go in with some mascara, so I'm just going to use my Clinique Chubby lash. I'm going to go in obviously with the same highlight that I used, so I'm just going to use Bali again. Oh, it's literally, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's like a yellow gold, and it's such a unique highlight shade. I love it. So for bronzer, I thought I'd just kind of use kind of like a shimmery and glowy bronzer that's also got a lot of colour to it. So I'm going to use the Milani Bakes bronzer in Solei. This is just one of my favourite bronzers. I love this. Whenever I like use any Milani product and I'm like putting it on my face, it just reminds me of that video that Manny did when he was using the blush and he just like did that, or he did like that or something, and it's funny. Use this Laura Geller Hollywood Blush Trio palette, and I'm going to take Honeysuckle. It's just my fave. I bloody love this. It's like got a glow to it as well, so it really blends into the kind of highlight and the bronzer really nicely. So I feel like for a kind of full glam but really quick look, because we haven't done too heavy with the eyes, I feel like you just go in with a red lip and you're sorted. I use the Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip, and it's in the shade Arriba. Okay, let's see, let's check the time. Oh, look at that, look at that. It's 59, I have 1 minute to spare. Great. Oh, setting spray, there we go. And that is the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks for joining me in this 30 minutes of stress to try and get ready. I personally take so long getting ready, especially when I'm going on a night out or something. Like this Saturday I'm going out with my friends and I'm giving myself 3 hours to get ready. 3 hours. So the fact that I did this whole look in 30 minutes, proud of myself. Okay, thank you again for watching, and I know I haven't actually said it in a video yet, but I did put it in the description box in one of my last videos, but thank you so much for 400 subscribers. I know I'm really close to 500 already, and I feel like that was a really quick jump from 400 to 500. So again, thank you so much for even just watching my video and just taking time out of your day to spend some time with me. And as always, I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Conceal, I think the best thing, I think the inner colour what? I've got mascara on my nose. All I heard was